So now I go to my prison in California, Victorville, California, and it's a very dangerous place. You're surrounded by every single gang possible. You have the Mexican gangs, the black gangs, the white gangs, Native American, like I said, every gang possible, the Chinese, everything out there.
And you were like unaffiliated.
I was unaffiliated.
You were the Shawn gang.
Yeah, exactly. But the interesting thing with prison politics, especially on the West Coast, is that you have to be with somebody. You don't have to be a gang member, but you have to be with the whites, or you have to be with the blacks, or you have to be with the Mexicans. So a Jewish inmate,
there's no like no man's land.
Yeah, there's it does not work like that. The politics are very strong over there. So being a Jewish inmate, the way it works,
independent is not an option.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I want to be an independent for a minute.
Yeah,
I'm guessing was there a Jewish crew?
No, not in California.
Oh man.
So I had to be with the whites, right? And it doesn't mean that I have to be so connected with them throughout the day. It just means that if there's like a riot or something like that, you have to be ready to help the whites, right? So, I was hoping, B'ezrat Hashem, there's nothing that would happen, right? So there was a chaplain over there, a lady, who told me, there's Jewish services over here. A couple guys show up. One of them wasn't really Jewish. One of them is actually Jewish. You should go Saturday morning.
She's like, he's not really Jewish?
Yeah. So we have something.
She's like, he thinks he's Jewish?
Yeah.
Don't tell him, though. He's not really Jewish.
First name is Christian.
Yeah. We have something, we call them the grape juice Jews. These are the guys, they go just for the grape juice and the challah. Right?
Nice.
So I went Saturday morning over there to the service, and I walk into the service. There's an African-American man praying. He has tattoos everywhere. He has a tattoo under his eye, covering a gang tattoo that says a deer on it, mighty. And I see him praying in a talit. And I'm like, what is going on over here? Like, I don't know anything about Judaism. I see an African-American guy, he's praying. And he's praying like with a lot of kavanah, right? So I go up to him, I introduce myself. He's like reluctant to meet me because the grape juice Jews over there's a lot of insincerity. So I introduce myself, and he sees that I'm really Jewish, after a few minutes of talking. He tells me he's 40 years old. He's been in prison for 21 years already. They gave him a 56-year sentence at the age of 17 or 18. I don't remember. And he's been practicing Judaism for the past 14 years.
Wow.
Was he a ger, or is he born?
So he wasn't a ger. He wasn't, he knew a lot about the religion, but he wasn't able to get a mikvah in the prison, right? And this is an active gang member who turned Jewish.
Wow.
Right? And Baruch Hashem, he was released from prison last year after 30 years.
Did he find that mikvah?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to get in contact with it. Hopefully, because this person is so instrumental for my journey. I mean,
dude, you know, there's like a challenge culture here. I have a challenge for you.
Why is that?
My challenge for you is to look up this guy.
Get in touch with him.
So I looked him up. I know where he's at, but you're not.
Are you allowed to?
That's the thing.
Convicts are not allowed to.
Yes, felons on probation are not allowed to. Communicate with each other.
So I formally retract the challenge. Formally take that back.
You tried to get you tried to set him up.
Try to get
Rodius.
Momo's an arc.
Rodius.
Momo could reach out to him for you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so this person, he did something for me what no other rabbi could do. Because I mentioned before how my mom, when she was trying to help me, she would bring rabbis over to try to put tefillin on me. And I just wanted no part of it. Judaism, right? And now that I, had that fasting incident with Yom Kippur, and I wanted to learn a little bit more about Judaism, and I glorified the gang life, now that this person is put in front of me, he starts to tell me, you need to eat kosher. You need to start putting on tefillin. And I'm like, okay. So I listen to him. He explains to me the laws of kosher. I don't know if he knew everything about it, but he explained to me the OU or the Circle K. So I would start eating kosher. And he said, I have tefillin. I'll give you mine every morning. You can put it on. Wow. I started putting his tefillin on every morning, right? Until mine would come in the mail. You're allowed to have religious items over there. So this is where my journey to Judaism really started.
In California.
In California. And when I look at this person, he's a cool guy. He's gang member.
He's legit.
He's legit, yeah. And I'm like, okay, Judaism can be cool also, right? So now I have this thirst to learn what it is to become an Orthodox Jew.